My name's Miss Rachel, and welcome to Playfit at the East Hampton Library. Today, we are going to start out with a book called Yoga Bunny by Brian Russo. So if you do have a yoga mat, please lay one out. If not, totally fine, just do it wherever you are. Pause here, grab whatever you need, and come back for our yoga moves.
Yoga Bunny by Brian Russo. One morning, Bunny crawled out of his hole, rubbed his eyes, and let out a big yawn. This is a perfect morning to do yoga, he said. Bunny dropped his head and arms down toward his feet, coming into a forward fold. Just then, Lizard came walking by. "Good morning, Lizard," said Bunny. "Would you like to do yoga with me?" "I hate everything about mornings. I wish I could go back to bed," Lizard replied angrily. And with that, Lizard stomped away. Bunny was disappointed, but he took a deep breath, placed his hands on the ground, stepped backward, and lifted his hips high up in the air, coming into downward dog. His friend Fox came hurrying by. Zoom, zoom, zoom! He was moving so fast he startled Bunny. "Out of my way, Bunny," he said. "I'm in a very big rush." "Maybe you could take a minute and do this yoga pose with me," Bunny suggested. "It might help you slow down." "No thanks," Fox replied. "I'd rather be in a big rush than do something so silly." And he hurried away. Bunny felt a little bit sad, but he took a deep breath, stood up tall, placed his hands in front of his heart, and balanced on one foot, coming into tree pose. Just then, Bird flew down, landing right on Bunny's head. "Hiccup! I have a bad case of the hiccups, and I've tried everything to stop them," said Bird. "Well," Bunny said, "maybe you can do this tree pose with me. It can calm you down, and that might help you with your hiccup." "No way," Bird said. "I'd rather live with these hiccups than stand on one leg." And with that, Bird flew away. "Will anyone ever want to do yoga with me?" Bunny wondered aloud. But then he reminded himself that doing yoga alone is better than not doing yoga at all. Just as Bunny took a deep breath, stepped back, bent his front leg, and reached his arms way up, coming into warrior pose, two little mice came walking by. "What do you think he's reaching for?" whispered one of the mice. "I don't know, but it must be very valuable. We'd better reach for it too." And so the mice stepped back, bent their front legs, and reached their arms way up, coming into warrior pose just like Bunny. As they had their arms stretched way up and their eyes toward the sky, they noticed Bird flying by. Bird still had the hiccups, but he came down to join them, pressing his wings together in front of his heart, lifting up one leg, coming into tree pose, just like Bunny and the mice. All of a sudden, they heard a loud noise. Zoom, zoom, zoom! Fox came hurrying by and saw the friends standing in a circle, and he pressed his hands to the ground, stepped back, and lifted his hips, coming into downward dog, just like Bunny, the mice, and Bird. Bunny took a deep breath and lay down flat on his back, coming into resting pose. When Lizard came walking back, and lay down just like Bunny. Bunny was so happy his friends had joined him that he had opened his mouth and let out a big Om, and everyone else did the same. I know where I'm supposed to be, said Fox, not so angry anymore. It's here. Thank you, Yoga Bunny.
Once your yoga mat is all laid out, or whatever you're going to do your yoga on, please come down to child's pose. We come down onto our knees, and then we put our hands out in front of us. And let's take 3 deep breaths. So inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. So now you're going to put your hands right under your shoulders, and we are going to tuck our toes under and come up to down dog. And you can pedal your legs out. You can move your hips side to side. Whatever feels good here. Great job. Push those hands into the ground. Hips up towards the sky. And try to reach those feet, the heels, towards the ground. Awesome. Now we're going to roll our bodies front so we shift forward into a plank. We're going to hold that there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower ourselves down so elbows try to stay glued towards you. You can lower all the way down. Tuck your toes or point your toes so your toes are on the mat, and come to up dog. Awesome. Now we're going to shoot our hips back up towards the sky and come back to down dog. Awesome. You're going to lift your right leg up. You can do whatever feels comfortable. You can open your hip. You can point it, whatever feels good for you. Then we're going to try to bring our knee towards our nose, and we're going to put our foot on the ground, or our leg on the ground. So your leg comes across the mat. This is pigeon pose. So we're just going to hold this here for a few breaths. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Ready? Inhale and exhale. Inhale in through the nose and out through the nose if you can too. 1 more. In through the nose and out through the nose. Awesome. We're going to put our hands under our shoulders, tuck our toes under, and come back to our down dog position. We're going to lift our left leg up to the sky now. You can do whatever feels good. Open up, do some circles with your legs, whatever feels good. Then you're going to bring your knee towards your nose and put it down on the mat. So the front of your leg looks like the top of your mat. It's in line. There we go. Then you can lean forward, whatever feels good. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. In through our nose and out through our nose. 2 more. In and out. Last one. In through the nose and out through the nose. Awesome. Hands come under us. We push back up to our down dog and just pedal those legs out again. Great job. We're going to shift our bodies forward, so roll forward. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, push into the ground, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. lower yourself to the ground. Point those toes. Come on up. Let your heart come through your arms. And then come back to down dog. Awesome. So now this one's a little fun. So we can either, you can walk your toes towards your hands, or you can bend your legs and do a little hop, just like that. Then we're at a forward fold here. So just let your head hang down. Arms, you can grab opposite elbows and just let your body hang. Awesome. Hands come to the ground. We're going to inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now, we're gonna inhale and come all the way up to our mountain pose. So arms are gonna come out to the side. We're gonna come up, reach all the way up above our head, and our hands are gonna come right down to our heart. Take a few breaths here. Awesome job. I'm just gonna switch my mat so it's forward now, because we're gonna come to some different positions, okay? Awesome. So now we're in mountain pose, right? See if I have enough room back here, make sure I have enough room. So mountain pose. We're gonna come to tree pose next, okay? So we're standing. You're gonna balance onto one foot, and wherever your foot connects to that standing leg, that's your tree pose. We're gonna try to hold this for 5 deep breaths. Ready? Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the nose too. Kind of sounds like the ocean, right? Inhale through the nose. And exhale through our nose. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. So now we're gonna, that leg that's up, we're gonna let it go back. And we're gonna come into our warrior pose. I'm gonna take a little step forward. So both feet, first foot, yep. One foot is straight, other foot is on a little diagonal. There we go. So we're just gonna sit into this lunge. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. This is warrior 1. Do you feel strong here? Strong, strong, strong. You should. Awesome. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. And we're gonna shift our back foot so it looks like the back of our mat. So that our back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Our front foot is parallel to the side of our mat, okay? Now, we're gonna reach, you're gonna bend a little deeper into that front leg. Don't let that knee go too far. You want it over your ankle. And now we're gonna go to warrior 2. You're gonna feel like someone's pulling your arm this way and this way. You wanna get as long as you can. Awesome job. Come on a little diagonal here so you can see that. There we go. 3 more breaths. Inhale through our nose and out through our nose also. 2 more. Last one. So now our back arm, you're gonna let it slide down your back leg, and our top arm is gonna reach back. Reverse warrior. Inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna come forward. Elbow's gonna come on your knee, and you're gonna reach this way. So when you inhale, we reach back. Exhale, reach forward. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forward. Last one. And forward. Awesome job. Now you're just gonna let that straighten your front leg. Let your front arm come down to the ground or your leg, whatever is comfortable to you. And you're gonna reach your top arm up to the sky. It's a very big stretch. Awesome. Great job. A few more breaths here. And we're gonna stand on up. And we're gonna go to our revolved warrior pose. Sorry about that. There we go. So you bend the front leg. This arm comes down, and we're gonna go the opposite way. Twist our back a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna come up in 3, 2, 1. Let's stand at the top. And we go to the other side. I'll move back a little bit. There we go. So we're gonna do our tree, start with our tree pose on the other side now. So first time I lifted my left leg, so now I'm gonna lift my right leg. Tree pose. We're gonna do 5 deep breaths. So find your pose first. Feel that foot grounded. You're on the ground, you're stable, you're safe, okay? If you fall out, just put that foot down, come right back. Let's breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. 4 more. In through our nose and out through our nose. 3 more. In through our nose and out through our nose. Last 2. In and out. Last one. In and out. If you need to take a little step forward, take a step forward first. Then that leg that's up, you're just gonna reach back, and it's gonna be on a little diagonal. And we're gonna reach up. This is warrior 1. Think tall, strong, confident. You could do anything, right? Yes. 2 more breaths here. And we're gonna switch our back leg so it looks like the back of our mat. And our front leg looks like the side of our mat, right? Now we're gonna reach long. Let me go on the diagonal so you can see again. There we go. So you're reaching, someone's pulling you this way and this way. So you're thinking nice and long as your arms can stretch. Remember to keep breathing here. Deep breaths. Deep breaths help calm and focus you, your mind and your body. 2 more breaths here. So let's go into reverse warrior. Our back arm slides down our leg. We reach back as we inhale. And come forward, reach forward. Exhale. And go back. And forward. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to straighten our front leg. Put our arm down to the ground or to our leg. And come to our side angle pose. Whatever feels best for you. Nice stretch here. Remember to keep that deep breath. So then we're gonna bend our front leg, and we're gonna put you can put your arm right at the next to your foot, and we're gonna reach up. More breaths. let's shake it all out. Great job. So now we're gonna come down to the floor. Find your way to a seated fold. Legs straight out in front of you. We're gonna reach our arms up and fold forward. Wherever you can grab, whether it's your ankles, your calves, your feet, you kind of wanna give a little pull so you feel that resistance in the back of your leg. Feel a little stretch, right? Let's do 2 more breaths here. And now we're gonna go into boat pose. So you balance on your bottom. Arms are gonna reach forward, shoulders down, but reaching forward. And you're gonna try to lift your feet off the ground. And we're gonna try to do 5 breaths here. Ready? In through our nose, out through our nose. In and out. 3 more, in and out. 2 more. Last one. And out. Awesome job. Now we're gonna lay down on our backs and we are gonna let our feet come to a butterfly position. Your feet are together, knees out, and we're just gonna let our legs hang. 3 deep breaths here. For the last one, I'm gonna come this way so you can see it a little bit better. Feet go up to the sky. You're gonna grab the outside of your feet. This is called happy baby pose. And you just kind of rock side to side. Helps stretch out your back, your lower back especially. Feels very good. Side and side. Can play around with this whatever you'd like. So last thing we're gonna do is our resting pose, okay? So I want everyone to get super comfortable on the ground. You're gonna lay down on the ground and have your shoulders just away from your ears, okay? And we're gonna just take 10 breaths together and we're all done. This helps clear our mind and get you ready to do anything you have planned for today, okay? So let's lay down, palms up towards the sky if you can. Close your eyes and just relax. We're gonna do 10 deep breaths, okay? So in through our nose and out through our nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deeper breaths. Last 3 breaths. Big inhale. And let it out. 2 more. Big inhale. Let it out. Last one. Big inhale. Hold it. Open your mouth and let it all out. Awesome. So wiggle your toes and fingers, wake your body back up, nice and gentle. You're gonna roll to your side, help yourself back up, and come to a seated position. I feel so energized, so focused, and ready to go for the day. I hope you do too. I am so proud of you taking the time to move and be so mindful of your body today. And thank you so much for joining me for Playfit at the East Hampton Library. See you next time!